Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Eternal Evolution. It's time to say goodbye. I can't even do it seriously. Okay, but for real. I did it so seriously when I wasn't recording, so I thought I could nail it, and then it just didn't happen. Okay, guys, so we are on the free-to-play, and it's time to say goodbye. Alright, for real. This actually reminds me, I want to do better about bringing me and my personality and the fun vibe that I feel when I live stream on like Twitch to YouTube more often. Everything is always so formal, like, hi everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Eternal Evolution. And it's so serious. And then, like, I had someone comment about my music choice in one video, and I'm like, that music feels out of character. I'm like, that music's exactly my character. You don't even know my character, do you? And I realized, I'm like, you know what? Like, that's the reality. You guys that see me only on YouTube, that don't hang out with me when we're having fun on Twitch, don't know how I really am, do you? Like, we're all formal and serious when we record YouTube videos because, for one, some people come only for information. They don't give a fuck if you're funny, cute, ugly, stupid sounding, whatever. They just, okay, I will take away the stupid because they want to feel that you're smart. They don't they don't care about you. Some people only want the info and then they leave. They only care about the game and they leave. Where I'm used to, my roots are with Twitch. My roots are with let's have fun, let's be silly, let's hang out, let's just have a beer. Like, we're just hanging out, we're friends, we're making friends, and we're playing some games. Oh right, we're being somewhat serious and maybe helping people with accounts and stuff too. Where, like, YouTube is the opposite. But we gotta bring a little bit of flavor to YouTube too. So, guys, I need to try to just not always go into YouTube mode and maybe just act like we're just live and I'm chatting to people here as if there's chat people popping up on my screen even though they're really not. But before I go off on a tangent, you're here because we're talking about saying goodbye to the free-to-play account. And there's a lot of reasons for that. And the main ones... Oh, hi, puppy. You see a puppy? She's trying to say hello. She's got a bone. She wants to hide somewhere. Hi, puppy. Anyway. The main reason is time and interest. I mean, okay, there's not one main reason, is there? There's a lot of reasons, and that's why I've made this decision. Reason number one, it's not as fun anymore. It's not that interesting. It's not exciting to me. It's not. At first, there's that first week or two of excitement of playing a new account where everything's exciting. Every game's exciting, right? Almost every game is fun for the first week or two, maybe 3, maybe even 4. But week 4, 5, 6, it starts to just get to the grind where you have to keep up with it. And if this was the only account I played, that's fine. I'd be having fun because I'd be trying to progress the account. But as I move on with this account, I find myself neglecting my main account too much. I never gear cleanse. I never work on the account. Puppy. Hold on. The puppy must chew her bone in the other room, of course. Silly puppy. She's like, where's my spot? Anyway. So yeah, I've been neglecting my main account too much. That's one big reason that I don't think this free-to-play is helping right now. And the idea of neglecting the main account means neglecting the content related to the main account, which means more endgame or better testing. Like, when a new character comes out, you guys want to see where they're good. people ask me, is Pen worth something for? I have to say, I don't know, because I haven't played with him in every area yet. I don't know. And one of the reasons is it's just one more account to keep up with. So it's not helping my content in the long run. At first I wanted to be relatable, but then, to be honest, it's still, out of all the content I do, the worst is Twilight. I get that, like, endgame Twilight is such a niche thing that a lot of people are not at yet. So I get that. And then a lot of people that are at those stages are obviously, if they're at those stages, they're probably smart enough to do it without me. So maybe that's the reality too, but I'm still posting some of those videos anyway, because they get long-term views, just not a lot at the beginning. But when it comes to like this part of this is about the views for an account like this, because the point is to be relatable to a different audience. But if it's less of an interest, then why would I post it? Why would I post it? I want to post the things that more people want to see, that everyone wants to see, not just what a niche group wants to see. So that's kind of part of my reason. It's neglecting my main account, less interest on YouTube as the job side of things. And then the other third part is other games. Like, I'd rather play another game than play two of the same. If this was literally the only game I played zero, like, okay, Raid Shadow Legends. A lot of people that play Raid Shadow Legends, they have laser focus. No other games are good enough except for Raid. And they might play two accounts because that's all they want to play is Raid, because Raid's the greatest thing in the world. But it's not, obviously. But I'm in such a state right now where I'm doing other things. I have other channels. Like, I just moved all of my anime gacha content to this channel, which is not Bloodline Heroes of Lethos. It's Ivy League Gaming Anime Gacha. That's what this channel is. Official news for Honkai Star Rail coming to console? Is it? Which consoles? And the release date's finally confirmed. All right. We're going to be going hard on Honkai Star Rail once that goes global. That's fun, right? We also have another reality in that I finally separated my main YouTube channel that used to be for Raid Shadow Legends. Well, this is back to the dark fantasy vibe. And that's going to mainly focus on Dragonair Silent Gods because it's so good. But that game's not technically out yet. So this is a kind of pre-access that some content creators have, that I probably will stream this game as well live on Twitch. But it's one of the most beautiful, perfect fantasy games I could possibly ask for. I really can't imagine a much better game. From my first impressions, now I have to actually really dive in and properly play it and understand it, and we'll see. And I look forward to sharing that journey with you. I know I'm playing Bloodlines. I know everyone hates Goat games, but I'm going to give it a chance, see how I feel. And if I feel like, okay, you guys are right, this company sucks, well, I'll stop playing it. Is what it is. I'll stop playing it. If you're like you, I'm sure it's going to happen, maybe. I don't know. But you know what? I want to play it. I want to have fun with it. I also have another game that I'm talking to for collaboration that's very similar to Bloodline, but everyone seems to love it and not have a single complaint about the company. So we're playing that too. But all of these things, there's just so much going on. There's so much excitement. On the Anime Gacha channel, we were waiting for so many things. We have Higa Naruto going live April 6th. We have Honkai Star Rail April 26th. We have Wuthering Waves just announced their kind of closed beta that I tried to get into. So I kind of want to explore other avenues at the same time. But I don't want it to hurt, you know. I want to still focus Eternal Evolution. It's still my main focus for YouTube, guys, and this is all I do for a living. So if Eternal Evolution is my #1 game and I'm getting meh on interest on something, I have to be smart about it and I have to move on from it. So for me, moving on for it, I'm going to post the final Twilight video that I already recorded, which I think was posted before this for 16-3, but I'm not posting Twilight content. Nobody cares. And the free-to-play series, it isn't that interesting, and you know why? There's not any investment for long-term players, for endgame players. They don't care what I'm doing on some baby account. Why would they care? They've got a more developed account, right? If you're watching this and you're just one of those people that appreciate my content and you just want to see what I'm up to, I appreciate you. But most people, if you're more endgame in this game, why would you care about what I'm doing on a free-to-play? Unless we bring a more exciting element to it. And that's what I want to talk about now. So, let's think about, we talked about Raid. What Raid is doing. Hell Hades was smart. He was like, I'm going to do a free-to-play series with HH Gaming plus YST. My husband, Odd One Gaming, who also plays this game still, guys. Free-to-play, by the way, and he's in the top 3 in Arena and number 2 in Twilight. Free-to-play. Doesn't take money. Anyway, he joined the Hell Hades free-to-play challenge for 2023 with Saphira and Fiction and Lady H and Hell Hades and Neva, Lockers, YST, and yeah. So all of that made it interesting because it's not just about I'm an early game player that needs to relate to a free-to-play experience. It's also about, ooh, who's gonna beat who? Who's gonna do this first? Who's gonna do this first? Oh wait, who did better damage? Who did a better time? What creative team did they come up with? It's way more fun. It's way more interesting when there's other people involved, right? Or when you have an investment because you feel like it's a community event. If I started a free-to-play with all of you, what if I... 1 week ahead of time, I'm like, next Sunday, I'm going to go live, and we're all going to start a free-to-play account on whatever server just went live. Let's do it. Like, that would be more fun because I'd have a lot of people invested because you're doing it right along with me. But even more so, it's better when you have another content creator involved. So I think in hindsight, I actually already thought of this when I was going to do it, but I'm so impulsive. If I have an idea, I'm just going to do it immediately and not think about it. I just start it. I think I'm going to do a free-to-play. Okay, I'm going to start it right now. Okay, I'm going to start it tomorrow. It's not like I'm going to plan out this big thing I'm going to do and take a week of planning and then time it on this perfect day. No, I'm so bad. I'm so impulsive and I can't help it. I can't help myself. But really what I should do is, all right, if I get to the point with Eternal Evolution again, where I'm playing less other games and I feel like I have the time to do a second account, we're going to do it with other content creators. I'm going to be like, hey, Dan Heilman, you want to join me? Veiled Shot. I don't know. Vet Aaron. So, anyone. Any other content creators want to join in on the fun? Let's all start a free-to-play at the same time. Maybe we could have some goals, some milestones, some bonuses. Maybe we could get the developers and the staff involved. Not the developers, the staff involved. Maybe we could have special giveaways that we do when we have a competition to see who can get the farthest by a certain date. Or, I don't know. Like, maybe we can make it more fun. And I think that's what this is lacking. We're lacking the competitive aspect that draws people in and makes them want to hang out and see what's going on. It's not that, right? It's just, this is the idea of doing a free-to-play is relatable to only the new player base. So, okay, if this game was brand new, released last week, a free-to-play series is great for literally everybody, but it's not. So, in hindsight, that's my mistake. And I'm not saying this is all a failure and whatever. Like, I had fun for a few weeks, but then it just wasn't interesting anymore. So I'm moving on from it. I would rather focus my main account to be able to give you guys better content on my main account. So that's really what it comes down to, is because of the full-time grind of playing multiple accounts, and the more, honestly, the more this game adds the harder it is to play multiple accounts. It was fine when there wasn't, like, if there's one event happening at a time, okay. But when I have to do Twilight on 2 accounts, and Elite Chapter, and Summon Arena, oh, and Katosian Triangle's opening up, like, I can't keep up with that on multiple accounts. And it's nowhere near as bad as Raid Shadow Legends. I don't know how people play multiple accounts for Raid. It's crazy. It's crazy. I used to try. That's why I would never last long either, because it's hard to keep up with. So, I think that's just what it is, guys. I hope you understand. I don't want to be that person that's a quitter. It's not what this is about. This is about me being realistic and saying, I'm having fun with a lot of amazing games that are coming out right now, besides Eternal Evolution, on my other channels. And I don't want to weaken my content for Eternal Evolution on this channel because of that. And I think the free-to-play series is just there as a filler, but I don't need filler content. There's plenty of content in this game to progress in. We have plenty of new heroes coming out all the time. I need to properly test Pandemonium in other areas of the game. Haven't touched it. I haven't had time. So that's kind of where I'm coming from, and that's why we're saying goodbye to the free-to-play account. I'm going to probably log in to collect Twilight rewards when it's over, because I think I'll make the top 100 even if I stop now. It's not too hard to make the top 100 and get some of those runes, but I don't know that I would revisit this same account. I feel like in the future, if I start a new free-to-play, it's going to be a brand new one, and hopefully with some other content creators and getting the community involved as well for something fun. But I want to take a pause, a step back from the idea of 2 accounts in the same game. Let's have some fun with multiple games. If you're that person that has the time for it, then why not, right? So I'm gonna refocus, guys, and try to give you the best content I can on the main account. And try to, honestly, it's not even, okay, before I can even give you guys good content on the main account, I need to cleanse my gear so I have inbox space. There's just like a laundry list of things that I need to take care of, right? And this, unfortunately, this free-to-play is only hurting that cause, not helping it. So, bye-bye free-to-play. But sorry guys if you were enjoying the series and seeing what I was working on along the way, but I can try to still do my best to help with advice. I mean, I understand the lower level grind. I understand the low spender or free-to-play grind. I do, I really do. So I try to give my own opinion when I can and just do the best, but I'm not always right. I can't always be right. I don't think I should always be right, but I'm just gonna I'll give my opinion and I'll try my best. And at the end of the day, just because we're content creators does not mean we know everything about the game. It just means we are playing content and we're sharing our experiences with you. So, but at any rate, we're here to have fun, right? We're here to have fun. We're here to share our experiences, whether they're wrong or they're right, we're sharing them. And we're trying to help in any way we can as we go along. So I'm still here. I'm still enjoying Eternal Evolution for the most part. There's definitely my moments where I want to not open this game for a week because because many reasons. Okay, because Twilight usually, let's be honest. That's the one area of the game I kind of would be happy if it didn't exist, but then we still need those rewards, to be honest. I don't know. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. No more free-to-play, by the way. But hopefully, maybe, some more live streams. We'll see.